everybody, CW here. Let's shoot this 300 hammer. We got a couple of different loads. Started out with yesterday, or Tuesday rather. Let's try some of these. I got a couple more over here. We'll try, we got some 110 grains, 130 grains, 110, and these are 125s. 125s. These I just put over the chronograph. I shot these already. These were 130 grain. No, these were 135 grain FTX. So we got some 110s to try and some 125s. A little better look of them. This magazine has been awesome. 100%. It's half plastic, half metal. Lancer hybrid. Really good. I got a couple more coming. This right-on scope has been really nice. Goes to 16 power. Got a really nice reticle. Let's see if I can show you what the reticle looks like. Yeah, see, it's almost impossible to be able to look through a scope with a camera. So let's just give up on that because it's just make you freaking dizzy. Anyway, so we got 50 and 100 yards. We got the chronograph. And let's see what we get for some velocities. Now, here's some of those loads. So those first three is actually not a blank. It's actually a circle, and then a line, and then an X. Those are the first three loads we just saw there. And we got 22.5, 23, and 23.5 grains with the 135 FTX. And I'm going to show you the targets in a few minutes, but we've got those. I loaded up 3 Barnes 110s, blue tip bullets. And they were going 24.85. And this is a number 41 primer. So it's a little bit flat. That's about as hot as I'd want to go. I don't see anything here case expansion wise with just my fingers that's alarming. So I got nothing to worry about there, but we'll measure it when we get home. But that's about as warm as I'd like to go, because those are a pretty hard primer. To get those flat, you're doing something. But 2485, 2500 with a 110 Barnes, I got to do some research and see if that's fast. The blackout with the 110 Barnes, I've been able to get 2400, and this is only 2490, so it's only a little faster. And then we shot I shot these 135 hollow points, just 3 pieces, 23.5 grains. Pretty good accuracy, and I'll show you the target in a minute. I just wanted to show you a little bit of this before we got out there. My notes and some of the primers and case head expansion. So these are nothing, everything's fine. These were pretty good as far as case head expansion, but primers are a little flat. And these are number 400 primers, so they're softer. So they're a little bit flattened as well, not as much as the 41s, but they're only standard rifle primers, so I'm not worried about those. And they were fine. So, all right, I got Denny calling me. Let me see what he wants. Stand by. And here's the hammer. I don't remember the loads, so I do know this was the X on the back of the case. This was the circle on the back of the case, and this was the silver, just nothing. But they're all virtually identical. They're all half an inch. And they're all 300 hammer with the 135 FTX, but I don't remember the load, so I'll have to get back on the bench with you and show you that. Pretty good. Pretty darn good. All right, here we go. Here's the final target. We're starting to get dark. I got to clear out of here. So we shot 135 Sierras. This is 100 yards. Everything is with BLK powder, CFE BLK. 110 TTSX. This is the one that was hot with the flat primers we showed. Nosler ballistic tip. It's like a 5-inch group. Not impressed. Crazy. I tried it again with 5 more shots, and I got inch and a half. A lot better. Still not great. Here's that Sierra 125 hollow point. Wow. Cold bore shot to the left, and then 4 bullets in almost 1 hole. Really good. I got to check my box and see what I did. I shot this one first, and then I shot this one. I just don't know which is which. They're both 130 grain spears, and they're a half a grain difference. There really is no difference in group size. Maybe this is a little bit better than this. Maybe. Hard to say. And then I shot, I showed you I shot those 125 Noslers again. These are 125 SSTs. And they were kind of hunting for a group. They kind of, the first shot was right at 12 o'clock there. And then it was shot way over to the right. And it shot another one way over to the right. And then it shot 2 to the left. So I don't know what's going on there. I'll check things because, you know, we're getting near the end of about 50 rounds. So the barrel's now broken in. I'll clean it one last time. And then the barrel's broken in, we can really start doing some accuracy testing. And everything will get checked. I'll double check all the screws and the bolt holes, you know, the nuts and the bolts and everything. But here we go. This was the last group I just shot. And wow, just like I wrote, wow. All right, that one right there was the first cold shot. And this was a cold bore. And all these were pretty much cold bore to start. You know, I let it cool really good. So there was the first shot. Now the only cooties are the bullet jacket because we're using the same powder. So I didn't really think we were going to have so many different shots, but hey, that's the way it goes, right? But there's 5. There's 4 in 1 hole and 1 drop below it. Yeah, that's really good. Really, really, really good. Very impressive. So it's given us hints at what it can do. And I'm impressed. Hasbro, I've been talking to Hasbro, and if you guys watch him too, he has a 300 hammer and he's been working with it a little longer than we have. And he told me that it likes the lighter bullets, and that's what I'm seeing here. That 125, and this is a 110, and this is a 110. Although that 135 is pretty good. I think he means, you know, 125, 130 and less. The 135 FTXs just saw first. That's the first 3 groups I shot, and those were all pretty good. They're all sub 1 inch, so they're better than most of these. But you know, it's just broke in, so we got lots of time to find things. But here we go. Fun times with the 300 hammer. All right. God bless everybody. CW out.